For my friends. Let's get this going. Alright, so Zato. So, okay. One thing, I'm just going to go over every matchup you do. Ram versus Zato is actually pretty Ram favored. Uh, kind of. Like, it depends. Um, so obviously the neutral Ram wins pretty hard. And then past, let me put this over here. And then past neutral, it depends on who gets a knockdown. Zato actually some pretty decent. He's pretty decent 6p to deal with it. But your goal is Ram is to make sure you're killing Eddie because you have the tools to do it, like sword throws, and yeah, that's basically it. Like you have the better tools to deal with the pressure than he does. So let's kind of get going here. Okay. Okay, so here, this is fine. That's fine. Unfortunate, got hit by 2S. I would have maybe done Rekka 2 because you were a little spaced, but it's fine. Got hit by command grab. It's whatever. Paused. On accident, I'm guessing. Yeah, you hit. So that's the thing you do in the corner a lot. You don't just like neutral get out. I noticed this while playing you also. You're always trying to press a button to get out, which kind of fucks you, especially with a pose right here. Like if you see you get hit by a pose, this is just like if you just jumped out here, you would have got out for free, but you got hit by a pose, which is unfortunate. Jumped in, that's fine, and I'm pretty sure you're just gonna hit by Pierce. So this is where Ram struggles. Yeah, again, you probably just jumped out there or like dash blocked. Definitely would have been better. Yeah. So yeah, he's just using a pose in the corner, and you're just getting hit by it because you're trying to contest it. And the best thing to do against a pose, if you don't have RC, is just to get out. But like in general, like dash blocking out the corner and doing like empty jump outs is better than night pressure there. Nice. So yeah, when he does, this is like a big thing with Ram. When he does, when you see him throw that out, you could either jump over, which you did right well, or you could hit a 2K. 2K is really good. Like you'll see him do like a pose and then send out Eddie. You can just hit 2K there. It's actually pretty good. Rams has a really good way of dealing with it. So yeah, and like also here, like when he's like. So he bursts you out. When he's like summoning like that, you could go ahead and throw a sword. Like those like if he's not like doing anything to like block swords like a pose, you're good to throw swords there. I know I'm like don't throw swords, but like there's an opportunity to throw a sword. But the jump in was good, just in general. Like you don't have to jump in. Sometimes jump in's a little committal, especially if they have a RC and they could RC the six like they could RC what they're doing at 6PU. So just doing like nice round start. Might be able to get a better combo off that, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, nice jump in. That was actually really good because he was about to send out Eddie. I'll just be more afraid. Yeah, when a pose is out, you gotta really watch for Drunkard coming in. Yeah, you just gotta throw a sword there because it eats the hit of armor. It eats the hit of armor, and then if he throws Eddie, it dies. Nice. Yeah, it's hard. There's like simple things. Like if he does a pose, it costs a lot of Eddie meter. Like the Eddie meter, you'll see just start draining. So he wants to get out of a pose as soon as possible. So he's either gonna do frog or spear or unsummon. And if you throw a sword from full screen, he's either gonna get hit by sword or be forced to unsummon Eddie. Or if he's doing a drunkard to get Eddie behind you, you are killing Eddie anyway. So throwing sword when he's doing full screen of pose like that is not a bad idea. And like you're jumping in, which is good because you're doing like a pose into like instant drill and you're actually beating it pretty well. But like yeah, against once he just starts doing a pose from far, you might as well just throw a sword because he's using all his Eddie meter. But overall, your offense is fine there. I think your offense is actually pretty good in general. I think you literally just I think you're literally just yeah, yep. Nice. Nice. Yeah, it's unfortunate he contested there. Yeah, so he's 6Ping, so when it's nice, yeah. He contesting out the corner again, which is unfortunate. Okay, reversal. Yeah, and just in general, like a lot of your bad habits could just be fixed by dash blocking. Like once you get hit here, you like jump in, or you could probably just dash blocked and got closer there. Missed that, unfortunate, but this should just be a dash block, and then make him waste frog. Yeah, and this should just be a dash block forward, and then you could like force like a strike throw. My melee brain wants to jump in. Yeah. If you just dash block, like your jump ins are good. Like it actually throws people off because they're actually pretty like fast. Like you're not waiting to think about it, which is actually pretty good. But in situations where people are throwing buttons at you and like your jump in isn't gonna work, that's when dash block's really good because yeah, because like you'll just get some nice stuff. But overall, yeah, your offense is usually good overall. It's usually your neutral and your defense. So yeah, yep. Trying to jump out here. Nice. Yeah, this is good. That was a lot better of a get up situation. Nice blocking. Go low. Okay, yeah, he dash blocked. Or he command gripped. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Unfortunate. Yeah. Okay. At the end there was pretty bad, but like pretty bad. Like you aren't gonna win that. But in general, that was fine. Like yeah, just contest less out of the corner, and against Zato, really look to snipe out it. Like when you see a pose. Okay, I finished my two fish. Yeah, when you see a pose every single time, the best thing to do is either like run at him and grab him, or you could just throw sword and force him to drunkard. And if he drunkards, you kill him with the sword anyway. And then if it doesn't kill him with the sword, you could 2K. Like every time he's throwing a pose in this set, you are just getting destroyed by it. But like in general, if you don't get destroyed by a pose there, you actually play that pretty well. Like it's actually a pretty good. Like you actually play the offense really well. You're just getting destroyed by pose, and then in the corner, like do not contest every time. You can contest sometimes because sometimes you do like the Dario out and it gets me, but a lot of the times you are gonna get smoked for it. So yeah, let's get into this one. I know Testament's your problem matchup. So this is another matchup that is it okay. It's okay to throw sword into because of how long Testament takes to throw Grave Reaper. It's actually pretty good. Nice. Nice. You chase it down. Okay, yeah. I'm pretty sure this is going to go very similar to you are just going to get smacked out the air a lot by 6H. Yeah, this is fine. That was good. Get your turn back. Nice. Unfortunate you didn't get the combo. I would drop the combo here. So yeah, I would. So this is why I would drop the combo here. So you hit them here, and they only have one bar. They only have one bar. They're using FD. Now they have two bars. I still drop them here because the problem is, well, you safe jump him here. Let's see what happens. Yeah. No, that was a better situation. I would say if they have one bar there, I would drop the combo and make them guess on super or not. Better testaments are going to super PRC you, and you're not going to get them there. Nice. 2K2D. Yeah, the counter hit gets me there too. Eats your input a little bit. Nice. If you never know what like this is just in general. If you never know what combo is off of close slash, it's always close slash. Just press close slash again. It's always close slash. Nice. This is good. This should be kill. Yeah, good. Close slash always combos into close slash. It's actually like to press dash close slash or something if you don't know. I know you're probably in a weird situation there. You're like, I have no idea. So, yep. Nice. Nice going there. So I would OTG. You're doing the wrong OTG here. You're doing the wrong OTG here. You want to OTG with 2K because it has less recovery frames. As less recovery frames, so you could get a better Oki afterwards. You don't have to go for that clip. Like this is fake Oki. I'm pretty sure here that you get off. Pretty sure this is super fake. Close slash. Yeah, it is. He could grab you there, but if you do 2K, you actually get a true meaty. I'm almost positive. Yeah. To be fair, this guy's whiffing a lot, and like you're reacting to the whiffs, which is good. So, yeah. Do you? I don't know. I do not like close slash OTG. Maybe they have a reason for it. Yeah, it might be only good in the corner because they're so close already. But mid screen 2K is definitely better. Maybe they want the more damage, but I don't know. I'm a 2K. Oh damn it. Yeah, so the one thing that's like good, yeah, there you go. You kind of did it. What I was kind of saying. Thing is nice about playing the Ram versus Testament matchup is Testaments. You could combo off of that. You probably know this already, but I'm just gonna talk about it. You could get here. You could do P K. You could do K 6H there and you get a combo. You probably know that already, but it's okay. Nice frame trap. I'll drop him here. Yeah. Against characters like Axel, I know you struggle against zoners in general. If you could just not break the wall against them, it's actually better. So the Axel and Testament matchups, you're gonna chase them. Like that's their goal. They want you to chase them, and they're gonna throw out buttons so you run into them. And then, but if you drop them, like if you drop the combo in the corner every single time, you just keep you don't have to chase them anymore. So you get more and more damage. So it's always better to drop these characters. I know these are the characters you struggle against the most online. It's always better to drop these characters in the corner. Like you get used, they die so fast that like, let's say you don't combo them. Let's say you miss 100 damage on a combo. You're going to hit them against the wall and you're going to super them and they're going to die next hit. So it's better to just drop them and then make them guess for game and throw grabs in there too. And that's the way you want to play Ram. You don't want to play her as like, everyone's like big damage Ram. You want to play her. Yeah, this will be a VOD. I'll post it on YouTube also. Yeah, you want to play Ram as like, I've never noticed player 1, player 2 here. I'm not going to lie to you. But anyway, I just kept seeing them and I'm like, I never noticed this. You want to play Ram as more of like I'm going to get you to the corner and I'm going to kill you at the corner rather than I'm going to do big damage to you. I'm going to do big damage to your soul. But Ram wants to get you to the corner and then maybe drop a combo and then kind of like work you in the corner. So, which you actually always break wall and you don't really get to use your corner pressure as much as other Rams do. So nice. All right, yeah, nice dash block out. So yeah, what I was saying earlier, Testament has really bad hitboxes, hurt boxes. So let me show you. Testament has really bad hurt boxes. So like when they're doing Grave Reapers and 6Ps, you could fuck them a lot for it. Let's go here. You're doing a Ram 2S. You're doing it a little earlier, but I think you stopped a little bit. So like yeah. So when Testament is doing their 6P, they have all this hurt box under them that you could hit. Yeah, they have all this hurt box under them that you could hit. So against, I know against a lot of characters you want to far slash them. Against Testament, like that gets destroyed by 2S 6P, and then Grave Reaper gets destroyed by 2S. This is all hurt box on startup on Grave Reaper. This is all once the projectile's out, but this is all hurt box. So if you're able, which is like nice with Ram, because when you're playing Ram and you're running at them full speed, if they 6P, they get hit by 2S. If they Grave Reaper, they get hit by 2S. And if they 5K or 2K, which should be right here, they also get hit by 2S. So 2S is a better button to throw out in neutral against Testament in general, just because you're going to clip them a lot more than you think you are. And then you just need to like be ready for a combo off a counter hit 2S, which is probably like Daru or Rekka. You could probably get off. And even then, you want to put them in that situation that they're guessing, because your Whisk reward is better. Nice. Yep, mess up the combo. It's 6P Rekka. If I know that. Nice. Yep. Nice. Got him. Sweet. Bless you in the past. Let's rock. Burst. Yeah, nice 2K there. Yeah, like if you 2S right there, she gets smoked. Or they get smoked. Nice. Here, throw sword. There you go. That's pretty good. Nice. That's good. That's good corner pressure. Yeah. Yeah, you see how your far slash got smoked there? Your 2S would not have got smoked there. Nice. Yeah, you gotta hit that combo. It's okay though. Yeah, you Daru there. Daru there's better because you get the better knockdown. But yeah, you probably just missed. It was a nice. Yeah. So like yeah, here's like pressure tip. So you see they have bar, right? So you have bar, so you're expecting them to use it. So here I would do like 5K Rekka 1 and then just wait. Or just like 5K or 2K. It's kind of hard because you have to really make sure, like you have to look at this and then you have to look at this. You're like, if they have burst and they have this. I would really wait here when, oopsie. I'd really wait here when you do this. Like right here, either there I'd wait or I'd do Rekka 1 and then wait because they want to spend that bar, especially since they were in positive. But you're expecting them to use that bar there, and as you're getting further and further away, they're finding more and more of a chance to use it safely. So you really want to stagger there. So yeah, let's move on. Unfortunate. Nice VRC sword too. Yeah, Hero would not break the wall just because you have to chase them again and they have beater and you didn't get a hard knockdown. So now you're in a bad position. Yep. So you see how you're like, oh, if you just dropped them on this sword throw here, you just dropped them right here, you would have put them in the corner and then you would have forced them to guess for game because the next hit probably gonna do like this much damage. And then, next hit's going to do this much, and then you're probably going to break the wall. You might get meter off of it. And even then, maybe do like a sword throw grab here or something like that. So against these characters specifically, I guess most characters, honestly, you do not want to chase them because they're just better at running away than you are at chasing, especially because your RAM and your buttons aren't like amazing. Nice, yeah. You also got to be ready, like when someone whiffs here. I know it's like hard to be ready when someone whiffs. Like this is the problem I have. I don't expect people to whiff. So like, but like yeah, when someone whiffs like this, like you gotta be ready to just hit them. Good old Bridget. So like, yeah, Bridget's actually like big knowledge check. So, yeah, okay. Unfortunately, got hit by that. That's fine. Whatever. Okay, yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, yeah, you kind of got hit in the corner, got mixed there, but like, there's nothing much to say. Fuck Bridget. I agree. That was just an unfortunate round. Uh, yeah, yeah, that was just an unfortunate round. So here's what I'll say: when she throws yo-yo, when she throws active yo-yo like this, you want to chase her. Um, you want to chase her with both yo-yos. There's nothing she could do here with the yo-yo behind you other than roll. So you want to just get in her face and be ready for roll. When she throws empty yo-yo, you want to just block her. So yeah, she'll mostly start throwing empty yo-yo. It's unfortunate. It's nice blocking. Unfortunate. So the empty yo-yo doesn't have a hitbox going to you. Empty yo-yo has no hitbox going to you, but it has a hitbox coming back to her. Active yo-yo has a hitbox going to you, but doesn't have hitbox going to her. But the thing is, the yo-yo goes away. So if it is an empty yo-yo, the hitbox goes away, coming back to you. If you make her block. So as soon as she blocks one of your normals, you don't have to worry about it behind you. But as it's behind you, you have to be really scared. She seems to be throwing active yo-yo a lot, which is fine. I would suggest more 6P in this matchup. Like you do run up 6P there. It's really hard to deal with her normals other than just like it's one of those matchups where just 6P is kind of not troll. Just because it's really hard to deal with her normals. Yeah. Yeah, nice. You would have got that there if you pressed P. I know you wanted to, but you press air dash instead. So yeah, here you should be, yeah, here your first instinct should just be run at her and press a button. Okay. Nice. You have to safe jump Bridget because of DP. I know she like barely uses it because they die so fast. But I'd still use 6P. Yeah. DP. It's fine. Actually, like so, yeah. If you ever watch Saryu play against Bridget, he actually whenever she throws yo-yo, he actually does 214H because one it gets him in, and two, I don't think her normals could reach it. So he does it, and it usually works. Like that's what I've been doing recently, or been trying to do. Yeah, you get a combo hit here. I know you probably don't know this, but yeah, if you hit him, where do you hit him? Yeah, you get 2K into Rekka or 2K into 214P again. Nice. Yeah, you did that sword throw twice. This one, I would not have done that twice. After this, so this is where I think maybe your corner pressure kind of fails. That's fine, but I'd go into Rekka 1 here. Because you go into Rekka 1, you force them to guess. Yeah, if you go into so you did this, and then you do it again. But they have an easy way out of just like you could chase that, but they have an easier way out of just empty hop, drop down, or dash block forward, or even just like jump up and do Roger super. Um, you're better off doing more sword pressure. I think you end your pressure a little too early. By like end it, I mean you do something that gives your opponent a little bit more room a little too early. Like this is fine. And then here should be Rekka 1. I do like Rekka 1 stagger there because they could 2K it, but you are forcing them to guess for Rekka 2. And then you could sword throw off of that. But you do the same exact sword pressure, and then they're just like, okay, I kind of know what he's going to do next. And then they kind of just jump out for free. Which is fun. But yeah. Like, don't be afraid to just keep looping different options, even if they don't get hit by it. Like, it might feel bad, unfortunate. It might feel bad to like just sit there and just doing like a bunch of options. But like that's like one of the worst parts about playing Ram is you're not. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Auto safe jumps. You're not. There's no reason for anyone to mash on Ram. She's not doing anything to you that forces you to mash. Like Bridget, like right, she's gonna hit you with a bunch of mix-ups. Ram's not doing that, so like you're kind of forced to just wait till they fuck up. And if they're not trying to fuck up, like press buttons, like you go ahead and throw loop them. I'm pretty sure you could have jabbed out of one of those, but I'm not too sure. Probably could have jabbed her 6 speed. Nice. Yep. Get the close slash here. Yeah, they've been fuzzy. They've been fuzzy. What's it called? They've been fuzzy teching that every time, so you might as well just bait the grab there. Yeah, these are things you have to notice. Like the whole set, they've been fuzzy teching you there, so you might as well bait the grab next time because they're not going to stop. So like just keep like a mental note, like oh they fuzzy teched. Let me watch that round again. They fuzzy teched last time. I think you're also holding FD a little too much sometimes. Yeah, you're holding FD fine. Yeah, here I would contest better. I know it's like really annoying to say that, but like she's throwing empty, she's throwing yo-yo. Yeah. And then she goes far and I would try contesting better there. If it's like run up 6P or something, but yeah, jump out's not gonna do it. Unfortunately. I think we're back. Yeah, you're probably frustrated here, so I understand. They're gonna DP, yeah. Unfortunate. It happens. It happens. Everyone gets Bridget schmicked. There's not much you could do once you get knocked down. Your goal against Bridget is always when she's running her block strings on you and in neutral. But it seemed like you just kept losing that initial poke war of like, yeah, like when you get this shit, like you should be hoping to kill her there, because like the next interaction you're gonna die. So like you really have to lock in a really good stagger pressure and really good offense there. Like there you could 6P too. Like you're using FD well, but when you're pushing them off, you're not using moves out of it. Yeah, like right here you could 6P because there's a gap right there. That's just super knowledge, Shaky. They're running pretty good offense on you anyway. Yeah. Yeah, for that thing, I would just improve offense in general. Yeah, you have to guess a little bit, but in neutral in general, against Bridget, especially against like Bridget, Milia, Chip, the reason why people lose is because they get knocked down or they get put on offense. And those characters are supposed to die when you hit them. Bridget, really low health, Milia, really low health, and Chip, really low health. And it's really hard to keep them like stick to them. I get it. But yeah, that's where I think your offense kind of fails is when you're like putting someone in the corner and then like they just jump out sometimes because you're not staggering enough. But I think it was fine still. I mean, that Bridget was just running her offense. Yeah, I think it's like it's less of like when should I press buttons because that's a big option, but knowing which buttons to even press. Like against Bridget, great button to press is 6P. Just using neutral 6P is actually pretty good. 6P and 5HS. You're using 5HS pretty well there, but just mixing those two buttons into each other because they're going to either like run up 2S, they're going to either, just run up 5HS, and they all lose to 6P, or they're going to roll, which also loses 6P. And then, if they use 2S, or they do scooter, or they do random sword toss, it's all losing to heavy slash. Those are the two buttons you should, like, every matchup you have in mind of, like, which button should I press against this matchup? And you kind of want to have that, like, in your thing. So, like, Zato, 2K is really good against Zato, using 5H or far slash to snipe Eddie is really good, and sword throw is really good to stop Eddie and oppose. But like 2K is also pretty good to stop Eddie. And then like Testament, like 2S really good at stopping the her boxes. So you're gonna want to throw that out a lot, and heavy slash because they're both outrange them pretty hard. Like you gotta really have that like in mind, like, okay, what buttons am I have to press in this matchup? And then you're going to want to use those to control neutral a little bit. Because against Bridget, like, it's really hard to, like, even say what you're doing wrong here. Because at the end of the day, it's just guesses, right? This is kind of just guessing, like, unfortunate this happened. But, like, everything else, you're just kind of guessing and dying. But in general, you are losing because, like, yeah, you got them in the corner and they just pressed a button out. And then that was it. Like your turn during this game was didn't last too long, which is fine. You just gotta make sure you get a lot more staggers in there. So let's start here. So Naga's also pretty knowledge checky. It's really hard to figure out which buttons he presses to press here. It depends on what Naga player because of heavy slash. Yeah. Yeah, using FD is great here. Nice contest. Nice, that was good. I don't know why he would read that. So yeah, you really have to watch out for command grab there. He's gonna pop. This should be kill for you. Yeah. You shouldn't panic there. Whenever he's I'm still gonna mess with Naga, I feel. Yeah. One thing, whenever he pops here, you have an eternity to punish this. There's no reason you don't get a close slash here. I know you were scared. And also, like, I know this is hard, but, like, you should probably have your, like, combos down-ish, where you're looking at your tension gauge, and, like, you're like, oh, if I do, like, this might have been a good punish if you did, like, far slash, heavy slash into Daru RC, or RC, or, yeah, Daru RC. And you would have killed him. Just looking at your tension gauge. I know you're probably nervous that you're not going to kill him, but you want to make sure you could kill him before you want to hit him. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you were doing it pretty well earlier. So this is where the Naga matchup is so yeah, and then you randomly stop FDing here. Once you stop FDing, this Naga is like, yay, I get a command grab him. If you FD first or second hit of Naga Rekka, far slash Rekka. So that's why he doesn't do it on the beginning. And also, you're going to give him a free turn anyway, but it's fine. So yeah, he does this shit to you. Da, da, da. Yeah, you should be FDing here still. That's why he gets the. So he gets that. Yeah. You're in the Nago guest chamber. Yeah, so once you're here, it's really hard to guess or grab because of close slash. But whenever you're in his little far slash loop here, always FD. FD, that it will never be spaced enough if you FD it. You will never get grabbed there. It's one of those things that you're just supposed to know. Yeah, unfortunate. Yeah, you're just gonna loop pressure here because yeah, positive bonus. Unfortunate. Nice. So this is pretty good. You made him use 1 1/4 of blood. So if you're able to just keep him here, unfortunate. Yeah. There you go. So here I would drop. Yeah. You have super. You could spend it. You could spend it here. I would just be wary of burst. Yeah. I would just hold back there off the safe jump. Like hold back on when you land. It's like pretty nice to have that. Like yeah, that's pretty bad. Yeah, only reversal super around star if they've always pressed the button. If they've always pressed the button, or you have at least 100 meters, so you can RC it. He was a little mashy, but I think he's like banking on you doing this super here. Okay. Then he just combos you to death. Yeah, so let me explain around start against Nago. You don't do anything. Best you could do, they're gonna DP a lot. Well, you're fine with them DPing. Like you're kind of hoping they DP because what happens if they DP is they're gonna do both versions of DP. So let me kind of show you what they're gonna do. This is what not every Nago does. Every Nago does this. Yeah, it's so he's gonna do this. He's gonna Fukyo in, and look how much blood he has. He's 2.5 bars off DP Fukyo. You're fine with taking that because for the rest of the game, for the rest of the next 10 to 20 seconds, he can no longer use special moves. And he has to commit to his normals. So like if he's using 5HS, you can just slip in. If he's using 2S, it actually has a decent lag where you could get in. So honestly, he's shown you he's DP'd once already. You kind of just have to take that as like, bro, I can't fuck with this anymore. And you let him DP because then he's gonna DP Fukyo, and then you get put in a guessing game. But if you're right, yeah, so you kind of just want to give him the round start. Unless he shows you he's not Fukyoing. Unless you've like blocked Fukyo twice. Like if you block Fukyo once round start and they or if they the DP and then they Fukyo forward, that's 2 bars that they have. They don't want to play the game at 2 bars unless you're like Dark Necro or something. They don't want to play the game at 2 bars. Playing at 2 bars for them is boring because they can't use special moves and hit you a lot. So I don't even know where I left off. Sorry. I think it's here. Yeah, the game at 2 bars for them is literally sit in the back and press heavy slash. So if you are going to give them the 2 bars, it's the next round, isn't it? Sorry. I don't know where I left off. Right, we'll just start here. Yeah. So if you let them Fukyo and then or the DP and Fukyo, they have 2 bars and they don't want to play like that, and they're taking extra damage. So if they've shown you they've DP'd once, you kind of just have to be like, you know what, take it. I'll give up round start if that means that you have 2 bars. Because the next hit you do on them is going to do like 60% of their HP, and they can no longer use special moves. They can't use clone. They could use Fukyo like a couple more times, and they could use like Beyblade 2 more times. But it's at a point where it's like it's not worth it to them. So they're gonna do like DP Fukyo, and they really can't get anything off of it instead of other than like 2S heavy slash after. So you kind of just have to let them have that. If they're Fukyo, if they're DPing around start. If they're not DPing around start, you could start contesting it. But even if they hit you, like it's gonna do a lot of damage, but they are gonna have a lot of meter built. So like you have to play like the risk reward game. Like, do I give up round start here? And if they don't do it, like you're rammed, so you can just kind of get out. You can jump and block that. You're just doing it wrong. But in general, don't contest this. I think you could jump and block this. I'm almost positive you can. So yeah, that's just how it goes, right? It's just a matchup. Yeah, this next grab, and then so yeah, he has like one bar here. Unfortunate, you hit him. I think I talked about this one already. This is the next round. Yeah, he Fukyo. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, he does DP and it's 2 bars instantly. Then he does another Fukyo to get in. So 2.5 bars. He can no longer play the game. Sadly, he backdashes because he's Nago. Yeah, that's good. Did you FD the first hit? Did you FD close slash? No. Okay. No. He just missed. Yeah, this is good. I would just. Yeah. I would just go ahead and like you just go ahead and get closer to him there. When you want to bait super, you want to get close. You do not want to give him any hesitation that you are baiting super. You want to just run forward and hold back. Like press the dash button and hold your stick back. And then if he supers, he supers, you know? But like you made it really clear that you're not baiting or that you're not going to meaty here. Yeah, you made it pretty clear. Yeah, here. That's a good combo though. Yeah, made it pretty clear that you're not gonna meaty there. And then yeah, you gotta just watch. You gotta watch where he is. And I'm guessing he does DP again. Yeah, he's XP's. Unfortunate. You went grab here, but yeah, now he's at 3 bars. Now you're not scared of him at I don't know if this hits him. That does nice. I thought I was gonna get stuck up there. That was a well played round. Yeah, 2K, perfect. Using your plus frames. Yeah, this far slash is kind of bad here. You should like as I say, you should always 2S because if someone jumps, they can't lift punish you like that because you're kind of low profile state, and then it recovers faster than far slash, so you'll be ready for that. Also, in general, in corner pressure like this is great. You're always expecting a jump, or just doing a wait here is fine. You're kind of far enough. You're kind of far enough here, where like you can't really continue your pressure. You kind of have to react to what they're doing. So just understanding where you are on the screen when you throw that sword is probably better. And also, I know you're not really a Rekka, but like, you know, Rekka's nice. Like doing the 2K here, I would do like a dash in Rekka. I know you don't really like to use Rekka, but it's better because you could do like Rekka 1 and then stagger it a little bit. Yeah, you're just holding up, and clone beats hold up. The defense you should be playing here is watching his bar, really. So let's kind of see how you die before I move on. You should be playing. So when you're playing against Naga, you really have to keep track of his bar. Yeah, he was at 2, but it was going up. So you kind of just want to survive. You also had burst and you had RC, which are also not bad to do. especially against strike characters. I doubt he's baiting burst because it takes a like you're not going to bait burst doing clone in, so you might as well just do burst. Clone in Fukyo. You also, if someone's Fukyoing at you this close, also. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, you could grab here. Whenever someone's Fukyoing at you that close, you could grab. Same thing here. After clone hits, I'm pretty sure you could grab here. You just have to wait for clone. He just Fuking at you really quick. Or really close. Fukyo should be done at like a space range. Yeah, so 2 bars here, you kind of have to take advantage of it. Yeah. So he's gonna pop after one more. Oh, unfortunate. I don't know how he got so much blood back. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of, yeah, just how you want to get out the corner. You're trying to contest out the corner, but just seeing he's at 2 blood, you're okay with him doing Fukyo, 2S, Fukyo, / Fukyo, because eventually he's gonna get to 3 bars and pop. So yeah, this is kind of like where you're just trying to contest out the corner when you shouldn't be. You're dying for it. Boop, boop. Nice combo. Oh, yeah, miss super. That's fine. There you go. This might not kill him. Oh, yeah, it will. Unfortunate. Okay, nice. Sore throat was nice. I'm pretty sure he's going to Fukyo here. Oh, he didn't. 6B. Interesting that he stopped Fukyoing. Nice combo. Unfortunate that I didn't hit, but you just didn't know where you were on the screen. So, yeah, here I would drop. Just because, yeah, you're now in mid-screen. Nice hit. So you probably noticed this a lot, but people don't give a shit about your Rekka because you don't present it at any other point other than when you have 3 bars. You really got to make sure you're doing like Rekka 1, Rekka 2, sword throw, Rekka 1, sword throw, Rekka 1, stagger, 2K. So, yeah, you really, yeah. Yeah, no one gives a... You tell when I play, people are really scared of Rekka because... I'm doing so many cancels out of it, and you're just like, when the fuck do I get out? Because you really got to implant that in their brain when you're on offense. Like, I could cancel Rekka at any moment, and it's fake, but you have to deal with it because you're not ready for it. And if you're wrong at any of those guesses, you die, right? Like that's a trade off. Like it's fake, but if you're wrong, you die. So nice. So yeah. So again, talking about like which buttons you use in which certain situations. Against Soul, it's really good. 2S is a really good button. Soul, a lot of Soul's normals get low profiled. 5K, 6S, / heavy slash. Almost all of his normals get low profiled. So 2S is really good. It also beats Vortex. I know that's a noob trap. Vortex is a big noob trap that people die to. They get Vortex from full screen because they're doing / So if you just 2S, like he'll just Vortex into it a lot of the time. And safe jumping him because his DP is nice. And then waiting for his 5K to whiff is really good kind of outplay. Like general tips against Soul. Like you want to have these, what should I do against Soul bad guy players? And it's usually that. Pressing FD kind of messes up a lot of their offense and stuff like that. So overall, you just get a nice hit. And unfortunate. Yeah, nice use of FD there. I know what you try doing there, which I do this all the time too. It's just kind of like the fucking ram brain. You try pressing / So after you get Soul to about... So Soul's going to hit you with / soon as you get him here, you should press 5K. 5K or 2K, because he does not have enough room to not get that. And you run straight into your 5K. And if it's a counter hit 5K, you get 6H. And if it's not a counter hit 5K, you could just go into Daru and then combo off of that, especially since you might have had bar. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where it would have been, but you would have been in a lot better situation than, you would have had bar. So, okay. At this low health, I would just not bait burst. If he bursts, you're happy with it. You're like, yay, he bursted. I don't have burst. He doesn't have burst next round. And you probably are still going to win the round if he bursts. So at this low health, I would just go for the combo and just whatever. But yeah. You want him to burst there. You'd rather him burst there than you, like if it was him bursting or you hitting that or you losing that, yeah, not losing that round, but if you burst or you missing that combo, you want him to burst. Yeah, 5K. You had to hit that 5K there when you get them that far and they have to run forward. Yeah, see, Far Slash will get you killed a lot of the time. It gets me killed so much against better souls. He did the wrong combo too. Nice super. If you are going to jump in on Soul here, he has a pretty good... I don't recommend it because you do get the knockdown, I'm pretty sure. Right? Am I wrong here that you get the knockdown? Oh, no. If you are going to jump in on Soul here, I would not do Far Slash. I would do like double jump H or doing like cat scratch or something, or even jump D is better. Far Slash isn't active enough in the air for you to do that. Because it's used for a safe jump, the underneath of Far Slash in the air actually just gets beat by 6B a lot of the time. So just doing something better out the corner there is better. Like I know you do 2K, which probably would have beat 6B there. Because he did a really late 6P. It was not a good 6P. No, yeah, here. Yeah, here. Here's where, yeah, you do not want to do Far Slash there. You want to do like 5P or cat scratch or 5D or something. Not 5D, but jump D. Sorry. Nice confirm. At that range, I would have done Daru, and then we got the Daru combo, but that's fine. Here you could get the better combo, but that one's also really good. It doesn't matter which one you get. The other one does more damage and might have killed, but other than that, like that one's fine too. If you're not comfortable. Yeah, so there, like this is where 2S really helps you out in this matchup. Right here. You press that, which is bad. Well, not bad, but like it sucked that he pressed that during there because it's bad against it. But if you're full screen, you hit 2S here instead of whatever you hit, you actually low profile that and you hit him. So just knowing that, like making him be scared to use that poke because you could hit him there is actually nice knowledge to have. Unfortunate. He's gonna send it. So here's another thing you kind of did wrong. So when he supers here, if you might know this already, but when he supers here, you have enough meter to just spam super during this animation. As long as you're spamming super during this animation, you get your super and it beats his. So unfortunate, but it is what it is. He died. And like here, the BRC was good. Or here, this was a fine BRC. He could have killed you here. This is a fine BRC, but you should have done BRC run under. If you did BRC run under, you actually would have blocked the DP. But just in general, if you're gonna BRC and he's up there, and you see his burst, you're just like, you know what? I'm just gonna run under and get out. But it's fine. I know you want to go for the air throw or something, which is also fine. But um, doing run under, you could even done raw run under. Like he jumped up really high, or you could just ran under him because he wasn't doing anything. Um, like when you're in the corner, like run under is actually one of the best, or just run forward is one of the best like get out tools because some people are going to jump over you and try doing some garbage because whatever, and then just doing run under and then you steal the corner back from them is really good to do. Yeah, I'm assuming you wanted to air throw. There's one more. Soul bad guy. If you TK it there, you gotta learn how to TK for this one to actually. You might know how to, but this is just a misinput. If you do TK, you end up doing it like right here, and it actually does tiger knee. Let me kind of get you a picture to explain what tiger knee is. Tiger TK input fighting games. Here it is. Instant air specials. Tiger knee. So basically, like let's say Yozansen, right? You want to input Yozansen, but the last input on the Yozansen should be up. So that way, whenever you press Yozansen on the ground, you press up. And that way your character is going to jump, but you press S as soon as you press up, and then your character's off the ground. But it does it as soon as you hit off the ground. So then you are now doing an airborne move that you've inputted on the ground. It makes it really low to the ground. So like, you ended up doing this. Yeah, you ended up doing this really high where it's not going to hit him. It should hit him. Like that's the nice part about that move. You didn't do it high enough. You didn't do it low enough. So you want to do quarter circle back and then just put up, and then it's a little bit of a timing thing because you might not get it all the time, but as soon as you do the up and you press S, you should get it off the ground instantly. That's how like Exodus has come out really nice in the corner and stuff because that's what he does. Yeah. Again, like I think you jump in with S here. Doing a better jump in is probably better, or just not jumping in at all. Again, like you're fine with playing unfortunate. You're fine with playing the grounded game against Soul, because your buttons are better. I don't know how he's IBing so much. You guys, a mad lad. Okay. Yeah, that's a meaty. Okay, yeah. So this is probably just a knowledge check in general. If he cancels into there, you don't get close slash. You actually get 2K there. So you get 2K. That's your punish, or you could grab. Nice. If you RC forward here, you RC forward, you hit him with the RC. Oh, you did RC forward. That should have hit him. I don't know why I didn't. Maybe a late, but I don't think so. That's weird. This guy is... I don't know why he has any combos like that. 5K better there, but it's fine. You still hit him. I would do the safe jump here. This is really scary for you to do sword throw. He could have just DP'd and you would have died. I would just do jab, safe jump, or jab, and then just normally bait it. Yeah, like you baited it, but like you baited it where you get no pressure afterwards, and then you just died for it. That's fine. Yeah, it's jabbing. And then just in general, mid screen, like when you're doing this close slash, you want to frame trap better with the close slash. So he jabbed you out of this close slash a lot of the game. Let me see if I can find another point. But he jabbed you out of that close slash a lot of the game. Doing a delay 2S after close slash is really good. I don't know how he got all those IPs there, but he did it. Yeah, if you want to spend the bar, in general, try doing Daru. Daru is always better to spend bar with. Like you did that, which is fine. Yeah, you have to really make him guess on every close slash of ram and every corner situation. If you're kind of letting them out for free off close slash, like close slash should always be frame trapped. Not always, but most of the time be frame trapped, and then your records should always be staggered a bit. Just so you're putting a little bit of pizzazz on your corner pressure and stuff. But overall, that's not bad. I think, let me get up my notepad. Things to work on. I would definitely do know which buttons to press in neutral in matchups. That's a big one. Slash defensive options. So in general, like, Nago, you always want to FD the what's it called? The far slash Rekka thing that he does, far slash. Because if you don't, you're gonna get command grabbed. If he does Rekka too close, you're gonna want to grab. If he does Fukio too close to you, you're gonna want to grab him. Beyblade's -0, so you want to really be aware of if he's special canceling out a Beyblade or not, and stuff like that. Zato, like what to do against a pose, how to play against a pose, how to play against Eddie, etc., etc. That's also gonna I'm not saying like you should just know this. Obviously, like you could ask at any point, but yeah, just in general, I think I went over a couple ways to beat some of that stuff, and then if I do it again, other matchups. And I don't always talk about how to beat certain stuff. But against like Soul pressing 2S, pressing 2K because it low profiles a lot of his moves. Always safe or trying to always safe jump Soul because you get to continue your pressure afterwards, stuff like that. And then, stagger, pressure, and frame traps. In general, your stagger pressure is kind of weak, and that like if a person really wants to, they could kind of just delay all your stuff. Like your close slash, if you're doing close slash grab or close slash, they're gonna know you're gonna do it. They're gonna 5P you all the time. But if you do close slash delay 2S, you'll frame trap them. So now they'll be more scared. So now you'll get more opportunities to press close slash grab and close slash because now you're counter hitting them off of it, right? They're gonna be scared about it. And in general, your corner pressure with Rekka is kind of bad. You're gonna do like Rekka 1 sword throw or dash cancel sword throw, Rekka 1 2 dash cancel sword throw, Rekka 1 2 3 RC, and you want to mix that option up a lot, or you want to do Rekka 1 do nothing, Rekka 1 do 2S afterwards, stuff like that. And then in general, like fix up your as the origin name of that skin. I think it's a mixture of skins. I think, but yeah. If you want my skin, I'll give it to you too. But yeah, just in general, pretty, and then just in like sword pressure in general is pretty weak. Just like You should be doing sword throw, grab more, and you should be doing sword throw 2K more. You really, like, you are not, like, if you watch me play, like, I keep them in the corner for at least, like, 5 turns or something. You really have to make sure you're keeping them in the corner, or else playing Ram is kind of, I spelled neutral wrong, I think. Oh, yeah, the power skin. Yeah. I remember now. Thank you. Yeah, stagger pressure. No, it's button suppress and neutral. And I want to give, like, I feel like my Bridget advice wasn't good, but I feel like those games weren't, like, kind of just lost neutral and lost, sadly. Hey. Things to work on. No neutral matchups. More 5K. I kind of preach in this. I kind of already bug you about this, but yeah, more 5K, more 2K after blocking. Stop contesting out the corner. Dash block. Empty jump. Super jump. Double jump. Air dash out. You really want to use a lot of these options. You could contest out the corner if you want to, but you'll really, if you're going to do it every time, people are just to be ready for it. So I'd really be prepared to, yeah, these are kind of the things you need to work on. If you need help on this one for, like, matchups, just let me know. I basically know what buttons to press against most matchups. Even chip, but it never works. It never works, but I know which buttons to press against chip. So let me just, I could just send this to you in Discord, just so you have them. Just 4K. But yeah, overall, I mean, like, I think at this point in your fighting game, what has it been, like 4 months now? Four months now that you've been playing? I think you're at a pretty good point, probably where you should be at 4 months, or even ahead. Again, defense, like, your main issues are defense and pretty advanced offensive stuff. Yeah, your main issues are defense and pretty advanced offensive stuff. Your general offense is pretty good, but you're at the point now where people are going to start, like, fuzzy mashing and fuzzy grabbing, especially that Bridget. That's all she was doing. And, like, when you start doing this, like, you're going to start noticing what people are doing a lot, and you're going to be like, oh, I know how to beat this. I'll start staggering a lot more. I'll start frame trapping a lot more. And it'll cause these players to start, like, not knowing what to do because their autopilot option is, oh, I'm going to mash. And if you're not ready to beat their autopilot option, like, they're just going to keep doing it to you, and then they're going to be comfortable and you're not going to be comfortable. And you've already lost the set once you're not comfortable. So putting these options in really makes your opponent uncomfortable. And that's what you want to do. That's, like, Ram's goal, because she's not going to mix you up. She's not going to do something crazy where you're just going to get hit and die. She's literally just going to keep running offense on you until you fuck up. And you really want to make them really uncomfortable to where they're okay with fucking up. You have ways like I make people fuck up where it's like, I'm going to press buttons slowly and I'm going to really make you guess to get out. And you're going to keep being wrong until the one time you're right and you get out. And there's the ways where Exodus does it, where he just throws a bunch of buttons at you, and if you don't know how to deal with any of them, you're going to die. So it's kind of two ways of playing Ram in that aspect, but in general, this is my way. I'm really like, hey, what are you gonna do? And then you're probably gonna die if you do something wrong. Because you really want to crank that risk. The more you crank that risk, the more damage you can do. Should we watch the Melbourne tournament tomorrow? Let's watch Melbourne tomorrow.